Jesus.
Now, you see, these things here now, this frightens the shit out of me because...
What's he looking at?
He's just observing around him.
The old wrong slopingness.
Yeah, no, that gets me, like, because that would be where I would tip over now.
Do you know the worst place I've ever dropped any road bike was in my garden? That's it.
I think was that in a video?
No. Actually, what happened was I was coming home, just filmed a video, and I was swapping into regular Joe clothes because I was shooting into town on the phaser, because I was going Christmas shopping, and I was kind of rushing, so I didn't follow my usual routine of how to park up the phase or whatever else, and I slipped because it was winter, and the bike went over, and happily it landed onto the grass and was absolutely fine. But that's the worst I've ever dropped it.
Well, you're very fortunate. The worst
and nothing got broken.
The worst I've ever had is the one that's in that video you watched there recently.
Huh?
That's the only time I've ever dropped the bike, is that one, like proper drop.
Oh yeah.
Every other time I've dropped it I'd say I've dropped it about 6 times, but it's always stopped, feet down, oh no, there's a hole there.
Yeah.
And then you have that slow kind of step. Okay, now I'm holding it, but I'm never lifting it up again. And oh, left turn. Go on, you get in ahead of me.
We going left?
We are, because I definitely saw a sign for the rally there.
Did you see me waggling my bum on the bike there? As in the bike's bum, not my bum.
I don't know, because I was desperately trying to keep mine from waggling as well.
I got a nice old waggle out of it anyway.
I got a serious one. This one, when she does decide to give a jiggle, she gives a hell of a jiggle.
well it's a big heavy bike to jiggle, so.
Oh, and she dances.
It'd be like when I jiggle personally. It's a lot of me jiggling, you know.
Oh, this thing will come around at a right angle.
Oh, lovely.
I was coming down from one of the photo rally points up the north with the brother, and we were coming along like that, and he had the sat nav with the same. He's basically all the same gear as me.
Yeah.
And right, Google has decided, right, if you're not going to listen to me, I'm not going to tell you where to go anymore. It's just switch yourself off. But we'll figure it out. But anyway, we were like that going along with the sat nav, and he looked down the sat nav and it was gone, and he pulled into a pub kind of on the side.
Yeah.
But he gave no warning, and of course he's got ABS. I don't, so he just locked up and went in, and I was I was a bit further back from him than you are from me, and I just went, oh bollocks, and she just went whoop whoop whoop. And she was perpendicular to where he ended up.
Jesus.
She just went, yep, no, that's it, that's where we're going. It was great fun.
I would not enjoy that now.
Now, this is Moone, and somewhere around Moone, keep an eye out for it, if we see it we might pull up to it, is the High Cross of Moone.
Oh.
Which is, there was a monastery here 5th or 6th century, Moone High Cross, there it is, up that way somewhere. You want to go have a look?
Yeah, why not?
And this is the Gordon Bennett rally route.
Some mighty fine U-turn in there, Kaz.
You get used to making sure that the bike is doing all the work, because if I have to push this thing,
I think the two old lads were giving hand jobs to each other in the ditch there. They looked very guilty. Oh, our best friends.
Hello.
I'm not saying hello. I'm not doing it. You can't make me. No, I'm going to be that petulant child.
I was saying hello to you, not to them. Yeah.
I Kaz. I'm still waving. Wave back. God's sake.
Oh, sorry, I'm not looking
Yay!
at my nose.
That's really cool.
Isn't it?
Are we allowed in there? That's really cool.
I
want to fly the drone at that thing.
Well, we're not that far away from, I'm assuming, here lads.
Oh, another cool place.
Lots of cool places, but no signs to the bloody cross. Right, we may need to, why would you put a big sign for High Cross of Moone and then not follow it up with any other signs?
I don't know. There is no real rationale as to why you would do that, other than just, you know, they ran out of money for more signs.
Right. We may need to stop. Well, I'm not stopping there though. This is very pretty.
It is very pretty.
I like this place.
Idyllic, some would say.
Oh, it is ideally idyllic.
Ooh. Do you know, I think what these videos we're making right now are going to show off is just how great and comfy our bikes are.
Absolutely.
Just tipping along for the entire day.
All day long.
Yeah, so could I. I wouldn't have been able to on the phaser. Right now, about now, I'd be like, Kaz, I need to stop and lie down for a while, Kaz, come on. But on this, I'm just like, yeah, this is absolutely fine.
Yeah, like that's the thing. Like when I did the Shannon trip, like Bike Buddy was on a brand new 2-day-old, not running yet CBR 1000.
Oh
like
God.
This.
Yeah.
For 12 hours.
Oh,
and I was
Jesus.
just cruising along, going, yeah, we're lost again, so we're just gonna have to turn around and go back that way another bit. I was literally in the back going, no! Every minute on this bike is agony. Right, I think now we'll pull in here, and maybe if you ask on your satellite navigation system, because if I turn this thing off, it'll want to take us back to the Thai.
I can do that.
Because we can't be too far from the High Cross at Moone, is what you want to put in there now.
The High Cross of Moone, but not the High Cross of Munster, because we're not in Munster.
No.
Even though Munster is Quiggamoon.
Quiggamoon, yes, but that's Irish. Moon is like moon.
And Irish is my one true language, okay? Leave me alone.
Okay, well, you go up front and I'll follow you for a while, because YouTube is sick of looking at my arse.
Well, I hope YouTube itself isn't looking at your arse. It'd be pretty creepy if an entire corporation was...
it's Google is doing that.
Yeah, well, that's fair.
Google and Facebook.
And now, I get to prove my efficiency as a navigator.
However, you did have to do a 2-point turn where I got around it in one. Just saying.
Ah, yeah, I just didn't want to risk it.
Ah, yeah. Oh no, this is where now he can damage my camera.
Hey, I was right.
Jeez, hey, stay off the stones in the middle of the road, will ya?
There's some stones here now. Just be Cormac.
Ah, Mahambokal.
For everyone at home, I didn't tell him to be Cormac, I told him to be careful. Being Cormac would be an entirely different request.
And very difficult for me.
Yes.
Just genetically.
Have you ever tried to be a Cormac?
I've never really had that kind of desire. I know there are some certain people like you just, they go for that kind of thing. They really buy into it. I've just never really been that motivated to do that kind of stuff.
To be a different person, like?
I find it difficult to just be me. That's challenge enough. There are many days when I don't manage that much.
I find it difficult to be like a functioning member of society most days, yeah.
That's your problem, you see. You shouldn't try.
It's in there.
Ah, super duper.
I think we can turn right here though. Google Maps says we can. Google Maps is a liar. Whoa, watch out the stones there.
And now into the first of the gears.
Let's watch Kaz in case he falls over. Okay, looks fine. We won't watch anymore.
Oh no, I'm gonna crash into the back, yeah.
Now we are at the Moon Boy High Cross apparently.
The second tallest high cross in Ireland at 17.5 foot.
Close down your visor, quick.
Oh no, oh no. There we go.
Okay, we're good, we're safe.
Don't look directly at him.
The second tallest, you say?
Second tallest. You should be able to look down on the top of this one, I think. It's only 17.5 foot. This, I think, there's a monastery here, or there was in the 6th century, 5th century, I think. And it's got a clear galvanized roof on it.
Well, it's hardly galvanized if it's clear.
Well, you know that clear plastic galvanising stuff. that corrugated. Yeah, you see, most people say corrugated. I call all of that stuff galvanized.
And I used to think he was the most intelligent person I knew.
Oh, but then you met some other people. There it is. Now.
Oh, that's fancy. Sure, Jesus, I'll have to bring in the camera and get proper photos of that.
Absolutely. And the drone.
And the drone, yeah.
Just watch out for the roof, like.
Well, you know, it's clear galvanised, I couldn't miss it.
These are the rest of the parts, aren't they? No.
Alright, I better read the history of the stuff and then do the drone over like I usually do. Okay. Moone Abbey. The two remarkable high crosses displayed here, one complete except for its cap and the other surviving only in fragments, were probably both carved in the 9th century, and the earliest surviving testimony to the existence of an early Christian monastery on this site. Yet its old Irish name, Moone or Moine Columkill, the walled enclosure or bog of St. Columkill, better known as Columbus, suggests that the abbey may have been founded by that great Celtic churchman who lived in the 6th century. His connection with the site is supported by a 12th century literary source, and a nearby well dedicated to him was a popular place of annual pilgrimage until the last century. Pilgrimage nearly caught me there, Kaz. The O'Flanagan family certainly provided hereditary abbots during the 11th century, but by 1225, which is ages ago, the Archbishop of Dublin was in a position to give the monastery lands and mill to St. Patrick's Cathedral in Dublin. The Franciscans were said to have a house in Moone, and the church, with its long rectangular shape, so typical of Irish medieval friary architecture, may have been built by them, possibly around 1300, but abandoned when the English King Henry VIII dissolved the monasteries in 1536-40. Every time I hear about Henry VIII, all I think of is a big fat man who used to stuff his face in the frying pan. You know Horrible Histories?
Yes.
The song in that. Outside to the southeast there was once a 4-storey tower in which friars may have lived, but it was demolished in the early 1800s, not sound. Along with a lady chapel adjoining northeast. A lady chapel, she had a skirt on. I'm going to skip this bit because it's more interesting here. The granite for the cross must originally have been brought from some miles away, and the slightly differing hues of stones has led to doubts as to whether all three parts belong together, but no evidence to the contrary was found when the cross was temporarily dismantled in 1994 before being brought inside and displayed here in 1996. Apparently this is inside. This is inside. It's like, it's alright, we brought it inside. It's sealed from the weather.
Oh jeez.
So, if you watch, thank you very much for watching. A huge thank you to Whaki for somehow leading us here to Moone Boy Cross.
Pointing out yet again, the sat-nav is wrong.
All the time.
Sat-nav would have taken us past this.
Yeah, that's true. And this is really cool. You should definitely visit here if you're near enough it, because this is actually class.
Loaves and the fishes.
Loaves and the fishes, boy. A special thank you, as always, to my patrons, of which Whaki is one. Oh yeah, that's deadly.
Daniel in the Lion's Den. It's all coming back to me now. I did know about this thing once upon a time.
Waki's a priest.
Former priest. Recovering.
Now he has 5 wives.
Shh. They don't know about the other 4.
Sorry.
Edit that out.
Anyway, yes, all my patrons are legends, and until next time, thank you very much for watching. Adios. Outro crew.
Should he fly the drone?
Should I fly the drone, which I'm definitely gonna. And would you come visit here? If it's like, it's not that far from anywhere really.
No, it's in the middle of the country. It's equidistance from everywhere.
You should definitely come here and see it. Right, we go get all of the rest of the camera stuff and be production crews.
Yes indeed.
Bye, outro crew.